What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kegan, of course. And in today's video, we're going to be wrapping my brother's room for Christmas. Since we're going to be wrapping his whole room, his bed, all his drinks and everything for Christmas, I want to show you guys the wrapping paper I got before we get started. Since I just went to the store yesterday, we got these two giant big rolls. And I feel like these patterns on it, like the polka dot and the stripes, are going to look really annoying across his whole wall, across seriously everything here. Like if I walked into a room and everything was just polka dot, I would probably just lose my mind. And as you guys can see on both of these, there's a ton of wrapping paper on this roll. We should have enough wrapping paper, no problem at all. But the only problem I have is I only have 3 hours. He gets out of school in about 3 hours and he'll be home pretty much right after school. So I actually got to really hurry up and do all this. And if I have extra time, I have Christmas ribbon. I think it'd be funny to string it across the ceiling and everything. So let's get right into it. So I really want to wrap his wall in the polka dot color because like I was saying earlier, if I saw this, it'd make me go crazy. But it's just really hard. Do I cut it into small pieces and put it up small pieces at a time? Or do I try to do what I did last year and do giant pieces and it's really hard? I think I'm gonna go smaller pieces this year, like maybe this big or maybe a little bigger, but just hopefully to make it easier. And we're taping up the first piece right now, and as you guys can see, doing these smaller pieces actually makes it easier to tape up, I feel like. So I don't have to hold a whole piece of paper like this and try to tape it at the same time. I can just put my one arm up and it holds it up. So that's actually really nice. But the only problem I'm having, as you guys can see, is the tape is not sticking to the wall, which doesn't make any sense at all. Because like, I think we got the same tape last year. I don't understand the problem. Like, it's not sticking at all. I don't want to get like halfway done and everything just fall down. Like, that would absolutely suck. Like, I'm having to push down on this tape extremely hard just so it stays a little. Like, as you guys can see right here, yes, there's still, you can still see the wall. But I feel like it's going to be like that because it's really hard to cut a straight line on that big roll of paper. If there's little wall at the top, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to whine about it. That's just how it's going to be. We're going to tape down the rest of this paper and just keep continuing this process. So there we go. That's how it's looking. The very first small piece of paper. Let me know down in the comments below how it looks and how long you think it's going to take me to do this. Because I think it's going to take me probably an hour to finish everything. But if I can finish everything in an hour, honestly, I feel like that's not that bad. That would give me a bunch of time since he's going to be home in about 3 hours. So that's actually plenty of time. But I'm going to continue on this process and I'll see you guys when I get a lot more done. Alright, so now as you guys can see, I honestly have most of the wall done. Like, here is an overview of everything. I'd say we got a lot of it done. We have a little behind the door left. I kind of want to do part of the door, maybe just a little high enough so nobody can't jump up and rip it. So it'd be like just top quarter half of the door. If you walked into a room and the wall was just like this, red with just polka dots everywhere, would you just walk out like immediately? Because I'm putting it on the wall myself, and like it's already annoying me. Like, I just don't like this at all. But I gotta continue to do it. I gotta finish the rest of this. I want to do a lot of his bedding, the rails and everything. Just, I want to do better than I did last year. Because honestly, my family said last year was not that good. And here is a picture of last year. I don't even remember what last year looks like, but I want to do better than last year. So remember this picture on the screen, guys. I'll show you guys probably later in the video too. But remember that picture. Let's see if we can do better than last year. I honestly think I'm going to do better just because I'm going to do his rails and bedding and everything. But of course, it's not a guarantee. Of course, as I'm taping this up, I might as well tell you guys about my second channel if you guys have not heard of it yet. My second channel, as you guys can see on the screen, is all about garage selling, thrifting, and reselling, and pretty much just making money as a side hustle. I show me going to garage sales, going to thrift shops, what I buy, how much it's worth, and probably pretty much what I'm selling it for. I recently joined eBay, so I'm now selling on eBay, so I'm probably going to make a whole video about that on that channel. And of course, as you guys can see from the title of some of those videos, I find vintage Nike. The other day, I just found some designer at some Goodwill bins. That video is going to be out on that channel within the next 2 weeks. I honestly can't wait to post that video because that was my first time ever finding designer at a thrift shop, and I got it extremely cheap, and you guys would not believe how much it is worth. And like, that channel really just shows a lot more of my life than this channel, because like, you guys always know, I always make a video and we always try to stay to that subject of the video. Like this video, all about wrapping my brother's room for Christmas. And like I always try to stay on that topic as much as possible. And on that channel, I can just pretty much talk about whatever I want. Like if I want to make a video about how I make money going garage selling on that channel, I can do that. If I want to make a video about me going thrift shopping and not finding anything at all at that thrift shop, and then somehow at the very last second I find something that's worth like $300, I can make that. And I honestly have just as much fun doing those videos on the second channel as I do on the main channel, this channel. And the second channel honestly has a decent amount of subscribers for how much I've been posting on there. I try to post once a week on the second channel too, but it doesn't always happen because I get really busy doing projects like this. But the morning that I'm making this video, we have 350 subscribers on that channel, which is absolutely insane. I honestly think we'll hit 1,000 by my birthday next year on the second channel, which that's just more insane. So if you guys want to go check it out at all, I would really appreciate it. The link is in the description. But as you guys can see now, as I was talking, I was putting more up, and we got a lot more done. We should probably cover up more here because there's too much blue showing, and then probably finish that wall a little bit more just so it covers more, and then we can move on to the rails of the bed. Here's the only hard part about doing right here. I'm short. I can't reach the top, so I think we're gonna have to get on the bed and somehow put my knee on there, even though there's no grip, and hope for the best. Hopefully I don't fall. If I fall, at least the camera's rolling. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. So this little corner up here, it's not doing so well. It won't stay. There we go. Somehow I did it without falling off the bed. The next piece we got, the big long one. I want to go something like this just to cover up the majority. Then I'll put a little piece right here. But again, I'm short. How do I reach this? I'm on my tippy toes right now. I can barely reach. And do that. Put the tape there. Oh, please don't fall. Oh my gosh, somehow it's actually working. I put tape like there. I put like 7 pieces of tape up there. How does this look though? Like, I just think this whole thing just looks crazy. And of course, it's supposed to. I don't want it to look normal at all. As you guys can now see, I just finished my first roll of tape. I only have 3 more rolls. So we got a lot of tape left. We got a lot of wrapping paper left, but hopefully I don't run out of tape. Like, that's the thing that worries me. I can't run out of tape. Like, I legit, or we can't do anything more. Like, if we have extra tape left over after we're done wrapping everything, that's all right. Because like, I still got actual presents to wrap for people, but I just can't run out. And like, since Josh has his bat at the end of his bed, I think it'd be funny to wrap this up too. This piece is honestly really easy because once you tape one of these pieces of paper to the other wrapping paper, it honestly sticks pretty well. It's just initially getting it on the wall and hoping it stays, which sucks. How does that look? Yes, I know I missed here and down here. I'm not really worried about it because the door covers that up when it's open, so I'm not worried about that. But since we did this wall in the polka dot wrapping paper, whatever you want to call it, I think we should do his bed and his rails in this wrapping paper just to change it up, of course. I feel like this is going to be kind of difficult too because these rails are really skinny and I don't need a lot of wrapping paper to put around it. So like, here's the thing. I can go across his whole rails like this and just make it one solid piece of paper, or I could wrap each one individually, which would seriously take forever. I think I'm just gonna go across it, one solid paper or whatever I can get, just to make it easier for me. So now that we got 2 pieces of paper, since I cut the bottom off, I'm gonna put this one right here over the top. That looks good. Covers just about most of it, most of it. And then we'll come in and put this over top of the railing, but we're gonna size it just right so it looks exactly like his railing. But here's the part where I have trouble with. Where do I tape this? Because the wall was not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Like, it was difficult, but I feel like this right here is gonna be even worse. So we got 2 pieces of tape one on each side, and it's holding up, so that's a really good sign. It doesn't look like we'll need a lot of tape for this. So grabbing his drinks, here we are. Looks like he's got 3 bottles, which I don't know why someone needs 3 bottles in their bed. Whatever, it's my brother, not me. And we're gonna wrap these 3 drinks and his bat next, just because why not? Tape it like this and just roll it up. There's no need to do this any complex way. We can shape the bottom to what the bottom is, but we're just gonna roll it up like this. Roll it up, and then look. It just looks like a container now. Nobody knows what it is. Flatten the bottom, flatten the top, and bam. It's easy like that. But now, we need to wrap his bat. And you guys see how long his bat is compared to the wrapping paper? It's almost as long. So this is kind of crazy. This is going to be, I feel like, a little difficult. No, the bat is longer than the paper. Oh, crap. Well, we're going to leave a little bit out, I guess. And there we go. We're going to tape right here, of course, to keep it together. But we don't need to do a lot of wrapping on this. Like, this is actually kind of easy. All right, now that we got a lot of his room done, as you guys can see, we got the walls, we got the railing, we got a decent amount of stuff behind me done. I think we should use some of this ribbon and just put it on the roof. Like, hang it on the roof everywhere. Just to add that little bit more than last year, because here's the picture again from last year. Is it better than what we got right here? Because I don't know what it looks like yet. I don't remember at all. But we're gonna hang some of this now. Think about it. I didn't use any ribbon or anything like this last year. But we're gonna hang it like from here to here. Like we're just gonna use little sections like this. So here we go. We got my second piece now. I want to put it like here all the way down. Just because like I don't feel like the short ones look that well. And bam! There's the second piece. And some of you guys are probably thinking, Kegan, this just looks stupid now. Well, I gotta go extra. I gotta beat last year. And there we go. As you guys can see, there are 3 pieces of ribbon now. Yes, that does look kind of crazy. Nova, I guess, likes it. I don't know. I don't know if Nova likes it or not. She don't mind, but I feel like it looks pretty decent.
2 hours later.
Alright, so Josh is about to be home in a few minutes, and as you guys can tell behind me, I actually did a couple more things to his room, and I want to show you before he gets home. So as you guys can see, I added another piece here. I did the whole railing across the whole bed. I just didn't add right here. I don't know why. But we did this side. I put the whole bed's covered. Nova is not in the room right now because if she was in the room, I know she would jump on the bed. So she's out in the hallway right now. I'm sorry, Nova, but you just can't be on Josh's bed right now. I added some to the ceiling. The only reason I didn't keep going on the ceiling is because I ran out of duct tape, and the only thing that holds it on the roof is the duct tape, and I don't have any more, sadly. Or I would have done more of the roof. As you guys can see, I did the doorway. I added some here. I think I added that. I added more right here, just like little scrap paper, so it didn't show as much as the wall. And that's pretty much all I added. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I honestly think I did pretty good. After adding all this stuff, it looks a lot better to me. Once again, here's what it looked like last year. I don't remember what it looked like at all. So let me know down in the comments below. Is this better or is last year's better? Because I'm guessing this is better, but Josh is about to be home anytime now, and I will get his reaction when he gets home. All right, so Josh just got home. I'm gonna go get him, bring him in here, and let's get his reaction.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah!
Why the bat though? Get up there, Nova.
No. I told her no. Don't get up there.
That's why she's been bad.
Well,
Why the bat?
did I do better than last year?
No.
So what we didn't get on recording is when Josh first walked down the hallway the very first time, when Nova was like jumping on him and everything, Josh like, I can't just have a peaceful day. So he knew once he saw the door, because of course it's all wrapped up, his room got wrapped. Were you surprised the bat was wrapped?
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
Why?
That's it?
Yeah, why?
So your final thought of this whole thing, this whole mess you put me through is why. But I am going to end the video off right here. Let me know your thoughts on Josh's reaction down in the comments below. Also, make sure to drop this emoji down in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.